way back to 1914, in fact, for our very first film, Damon and Pythias. And I want to do a little bit of movie trivia with you guys, see if you can recognize your movies. This is from the 1940s. It's a classic film that was shot right here on our front lawn.
I have the room ready for you and Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, Walker.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon. Hello.
Yes?
Heavy bottle of champagne sent to the room at once. And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
You've all realized I'm just kidding.
That was great.
It wasn't actually making noise. So all of you who are desperately trying to guess what Humphrey Bogart movie that was, you're not wrong. Saw stage 20 with Jimmy Fallon for our tour, of course. And we're coming up on our front lot, which is where we keep all of our sound stages. In fact, our first sound stage on the left-hand side is stage 12, the largest sound stage on our lot and one of the largest in the world. They're currently shooting NBC's The Voice in there, as you can see by the really large banner that says The Voice on the side of the soundstage. But they've shot quite a bit in there over the years. In fact, here are some of the movies that they've filmed. Some of the largest sets ever constructed were built inside of stage 12. And it's been destroyed a couple of times. We had dinosaurs in there destroying the place. We even had The Grinch too, and Whoville. And some pretty big parties, too. Stage 12 is definitely the place to be, I hear. Now, of course, that's one of 35 sound stages on our front lot. And we're coming up on some of the busiest ones right now. Not so busy at the moment, because it doesn't look like they're actively filming right now. But CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Las Vegas, the original. They shoot in sound stages 22 through 25 right here on the left-hand side. You can see all the big trucks parked out front. That usually means that they've got film crews coming later in the day. If you see a little flashing light on the side of the soundstage, that means that they're currently rolling cameras inside the building. It's what we call a wigwag light. And of course, all of these sound stages that we're driving through are also what we call closed sets, which means that they're not literally just closed most of the time, but only the immediate cast, crew, and their invited guests are allowed access. So the next time you guys come to Universal, be sure to check out the VIP experience, where you can get onto some of the real sets that are used for filming and walk around and explore. It's really, really cool. Now, CSI uses all four of these sound stages on the left. Stage 23